God says, I am begging you to listen to this right now. I promise you'll cry when you hear what I have to say, but hurry, this message will vanish in 35 seconds. It's very urgent. You, yes, you, stop scrolling and listen to me with all your heart. This is not just another voice, not just another moment. I am God, and I am crying out to you. I am reaching from the heavens straight into your heart. Please, don't ignore this. What I am about to say could shift your entire life. It could be the difference between peace and despair, between breakthrough and breakdown. I am pleading with you, do not walk away from this. If you leave now, you may miss the miracle I've already sent your way. I've hidden something for you here, and if you skip this, you may never feel it again. Comment, Amen, to let heaven know you're listening. The urgency you feel right now is not an accident. That pressure in your chest, the heat in your eyes, the way your soul leans in to hear it's me. I have watched you wrestle through silent battles. I have seen your tears fall onto pillows no one else ever noticed. I know what it cost you to hold it all together when your world was crumbling. And still you wake up, you show up, you give, even when you're empty. My child, I have been there every step. Every breath you took in pain, I counted it. Every moment you were overlooked, I was standing behind you. You were never invisible to me. You have cried for signs. You have begged for answers. You have questioned why the pain doesn't stop, why the storm keeps raging. You felt forgotten, but I need you to hear me. You were never forgotten. You were being prepared. And I beg you to stay with me, because if you walk away now, you will miss the very word you've been praying for. This is the word that will unlock the reason behind your waiting, the purpose behind the pain, the strength behind the silence. I'm not speaking to your surface right now. I am speaking straight into the wound. You know the one. The scar you don't show anyone. The part of you that feels unworthy, unloved, not enough. That's where I am placing my hand. That's what I came to heal. Because I love you. Not for what you do, not for how strong you pretend to be, but for who you are, mine. You are my child, and I did not bring you this far to leave you empty. Like this video if you've ever felt like giving up but chose to keep going anyway. You thought I was silent, but I was working. You thought I had abandoned you, but I was building something behind the scenes that you weren't ready to carry yet. You cried for open doors, but I had to build your foundation first. You asked for blessing, and I heard you. But I was teaching your hands how to hold what you asked for. What's coming is not small. What I have for you is so big, it would have crushed the old you. That's why I let the old fall apart. That's why I allowed the breaking. Not to punish you, but to free you. Comment 1111 if you believe something powerful is coming for you. You have carried burdens that weren't yours. You've blamed yourself for things that were never your fault. You've tried to fix broken people, thinking that if you were enough, they'd finally stay. But child, listen, I never asked you to save them. That's my job. I asked you to trust me, let go. That hurt you keep reliving, that pain you keep replaying. I want it. Hand it to me. I can carry it. I can redeem it. You don't have to stay trapped in it. You are not what they did to you. You are not the one who was left behind. You are the one I am lifting. I see how tired you are, how deeply you ache for peace. I'm here to tell you, I am that peace. Not the kind that depends on the chaos outside you, but the kind that anchors deep within. You can rest in me. You can stop running. You can breathe again. I am not asking you to be perfect. I'm asking you to be present, to open your heart and let me flood into the places you've locked shut for so long. You have prayed, God, please don't let this be all there is. And I am answering you now, no, this is not the end. What you are walking through is not where your story ends. This pain is not your identity. This season is not your forever. You are walking through the valley, not living in it. And I walk with you. I never let go of your hand, even when you tried to let go of mine. There are people who left you, and you blamed yourself, but I removed them to protect you. Some connections weren't part of your calling. Some people couldn't go where I am taking you. I know that hurt. I saw you trying to understand why the love you gave wasn't returned, but I was saving you from something you couldn't see. I don't waste pain. I don't waste heartbreak. I use every tear to water the soil where your future is about to bloom. Your name is written on my heart, not because you earned it, but because I chose you. I chose you in the fire. I chose you in the failure. I chose you in the silence. And I still choose you. I never changed my mind about you. You are still worthy. You are still destined. And no mistake, no betrayal, no delay can cancel the plans I've written for you. Keep listening. Don't turn away now. I'm just getting started. I know you've waited a long time to hear something that felt like it was really for you. This is that moment. This is the voice that cuts through the noise. The voice of the one who made you. I don't speak by accident. I don't show up just to make you feel better. I show up to shift everything. And this moment, right now, is holy ground. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Let the tears fall. That's healing. That's me washing away the pain. You don't have to hide anymore. You don't have to keep pretending to be strong. I've seen the battles you fight when no one's watching. I've felt the weight you carry in silence. And I'm here to say no more. I'm lifting it. I'm breaking chains. I'm opening doors. The very thing the enemy thought would destroy you, I am turning it into the platform where you'll rise. I miss the way you used to believe I could do anything. I miss the moments when you came to me first, not last. You haven't gone too far. You're not too broken. I can restore everything that life, loss, and people have taken from you. But I need your heart, not just your pain. I want you, all of you. Comment 222 if you trust me with your healing. You keep thinking you have to fix yourself before you come to me. But that's not how I work. I never asked you to be whole first. I asked you to come as you are. With the shame, with the guilt, with the things you're afraid to say out loud. I already know. I know the mess behind the mask. I know the anger you bury deep. I know the doubt that whispers when the night grows quiet. And I still choose you. I still love you. You are not disqualified. You are not forgotten. You are still the one I'm coming for. I want you to feel this in your bones. I am not angry with you. I am not waiting to punish you. I am waiting to love you into life again. You've tried everything else. You've chased peace through people, through performance, through things that left you emptier. But I am the source. The peace you need is not out there, it's me. And I'm right here. Closer than your next breath. Whisper my name. Let your heart open. Just a little. I'll rush in. You've been tired because you've been trying to carry what I already died to take from you. That shame, that fear, that burden, it's not yours to hold. I carried it all to the cross. Every wound, every lie, every regret, I already paid for it. You don't owe me anything but your yes. your surrender. That's all I ever wanted. Not your perfection, just your permission. Will you let me in again? There are things ahead of you that you can't even imagine right now. I know it looks small and slow and painful, but what you're walking through is sacred. I am rebuilding you. I'm rewriting the inner story you've believed for too long. You thought you were a burden, but you are a blessing. You thought you were unlovable, but you are the delight of my heart. You thought you were too late, but I am the God who restores years. Not minutes, not days, years. Comment 333 to declare your faith. They said you'd never be free, that you'd always carry that pain. But I am the chain breaker. I don't patch up wounds. I heal them. I don't silence storms. I speak peace into them. The addiction that keeps haunting you, the pattern that keeps repeating, the fear that paralyzes you. I have authority over it all. Speak my name and watch what happens. You are not helpless. You are not hopeless. You have heaven behind you. I go before you. I surround you, and I live within you. The enemy tried to convince you that I abandoned you, that because it got harder, I must have left. But that's not how I work. I do my best work in the dark, in the unseen. I was there in the hospital room. I was there in the court case. I was there in the betrayal, the diagnosis, the breakdown. Not just watching, I was holding you up when your knees buckled. I was fighting battles you didn't see. And even now, I am moving things in your favor. I have placed a purpose in you that no human can cancel. Not the parent who left, not the failure, not even your worst choice. Nothing you've done changes who you are to me. You are still called, still chosen, still anointed. My plan for your life didn't end when you made that mistake. I factored in your weakness before I called you. And I still said yes. That calling still stands. I am not just preparing the blessing for you, I am preparing you for the blessing. You've asked for more, and I've heard every word. But I love you too much to give you something that would crush you. That's why I've been stretching you, pruning you, strengthening you in places no one sees. I am getting your roots deep, so that when the blessing comes, you won't bend under the weight. You'll be ready. There are people attached to your obedience. When you rise, others will rise. When you heal, it will ripple through your family. When you step into your purpose, chains will fall off people you've never met. That's why the warfare has been so intense. That's why the enemy has fought your mind, your sleep, your peace, because you are dangerous to darkness. Your voice carries my power. Your life carries my glory. Don't shrink. Don't hide. Don't let the past keep your mouth shut. I am giving you boldness. You will speak again. You will dream again. You will love again. And this time, it will be pure. It will be holy. It will be safe. Because I am the one building it. No more counterfeits. No more half-loves. I'm giving you what is real, what is good, what reflects me. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. This is the season of sudden shift. What took years will happen in weeks. What was blocked will flow. What was barren will bloom. Not because you earned it, but because I am faithful. I keep my word. I honor my promise. And I've seen your secret obedience. I've watched you stay kind when you were mistreated. I've seen you stay when it hurt. I've heard every whispered prayer. I will reward you. I am proud of you. Not because you're perfect, but because you didn't let the fire take your faith. You didn't let the storm shut your spirit down. You kept breathing. You kept walking. That is strength. Comment 555 if you believe God is speaking to you right now. My child, you keep wondering when things will change. I see your heart asking, how much longer, God? You've watched others receive what you've prayed for. You've watched doors open for them while you waited quietly, faithfully, with a tired hope. I want you to know, I didn't skip over you. I didn't overlook your name. What I've written for you has its own time, a sacred time, a perfect time, and no delay has erased what I've promised you. Your life has not been random. The pain wasn't pointless. The detours weren't wasted. Even the things that didn't come from me, I've woven them into your story. I've used what the enemy sent to break you, to build you instead. What the world labeled as weakness, I'm turning into a weapon. What they called too much, I called beautifully made. Your sensitivity, your compassion, your depth, they reflect me. Don't dim that light just to be accepted by people who don't see your worth. I do. I always have. You've carried the weight of being the strong one, the one everyone depends on. But I see how heavy that feels. You weren't made to carry it all alone. I am your strength. When you can't take another step, lean into me. When you feel like no one checks on you, remember, I never stop watching over you. I never miss a moment. Even the nights you lie in bed, staring at the ceiling, wondering if anyone truly sees your heart, I do. I see it, and I love it. Comment 1212 if you feel God is lifting your burdens. The healing you need is not just physical. It's deeper than that. It's in your memories, in the words that were spoken over you, in the moments you felt rejected, unwanted, unseen. I am reaching into that place now. I am touching what's been numb. You don't have to pretend anymore. You don't have to act like you're fine. I know the truth, and I still call you lovely, still call you mine, still say you are worthy of the kind of love that doesn't leave. Some of you were never told that love could be safe, that arms could hold without hurting. But I'm not like them. I don't use you. I don't abandon you. I don't change when you fail. My love is not performance-based. You don't have to earn it. You already have it. From the beginning, before you took your first breath, I loved you completely. There is nothing you can do to lose it, and nothing you can do to increase it. You are fully loved right now, as you are. I know how hard it's been to forgive, not just others, but yourself. You replay things you wish you could undo. You punish yourself with guilt and call it responsibility. But I have already forgiven you. I want you to believe that. I want you to receive it. There is no condemnation in my presence. Only grace. Only mercy. Only arms open wide saying, come home. Let go of the shame. It has no place in the life I'm calling you into. Some days you feel like you're drowning. The thoughts get loud. The pressure builds, and it's all too much. But I'm sending a lifeline even now. You are not alone in this. You are not crazy. You are under attack because you are carrying something precious, something the enemy fears. You don't even see it yet, but I placed it in you, and it's growing. Every time you worship when it hurts, every time you pray through the fear, every time you get up when you want to give up, you are growing stronger. Your breakthrough will not come from striving. It will come from surrender. You've done what you could. You've tried every way you know. Now let me lead. Rest in me. Trust me. I am still God when you don't have control. I am still working when you can't see the outcome. My ways are higher, my timing is wiser, and I have never made a mistake. Do not envy the pace of others. You are not behind, you are not late. You are being refined for something greater. I know it hurts, but I'm cutting away what cannot go with you. I'm breaking mindsets, generational patterns, and spiritual blockages. This is not punishment, it is preparation. And the reward will be more than you can carry. You will need help to hold it. That's how full it will be. I will restore what was lost. I will bring back what you thought was gone for good. Relationships, dreams, time, watch me bring life to what looked dead. I am the resurrection. I am the life. Nothing is too far gone for me. I am about to make all things new. Stay close. Keep your heart soft. Keep showing up. The blessing has already been released. Now the alignment is happening. People will be surprised by your rise. They counted you out, but I counted you in. They looked at your failures. I looked at your future. They measured your worth by what they saw. I measured it by what I placed inside you. And child, what I put in you cannot be copied, cannot be stolen, cannot be buried. It will rise. You will rise. This banned wealth signal was hidden in a government vault for over 70 years until now. It's a simple 9-word brain trigger used by elites to attract unlimited money while the rest of the world struggles. But the moment too many people see this, it could be deleted. Click the link in the description and comments before it's taken down forever. That matters. I never needed your strength. I only needed your yes. I've carried you through things you didn't think you could survive. You didn't even realize it was me who steadied your feet in the dark, but it was. I was there when you were silent. I was there when you were angry. I never left you. Comment 777 if you believe I never walked away from you. I need you to know this now. What you're walking through isn't just hard, it's holy. I know it doesn't look like a blessing, and I know it feels like it's breaking you, but I'm using it to make room for something bigger. What's pressing against you is not punishment, it's pressure before the release. You've been stretched, tested, emptied, but in that empty space, I'm planting something eternal. My presence has been your anchor in this storm. My promise is still true, even when the winds scream otherwise. I know it feels like everyone else is moving ahead while you're stuck. You've been waiting, watching others receive what you've cried for. But don't measure my love by their timeline. I'm doing something unique in you. I'm not just changing your season, I'm changing your foundation. I'm going deep, because what I'm building through you will stand the test of time. You won't have to start over again. This time, it will last. You keep asking me why it had to hurt so much. I won't lie to you, some of the pain wasn't from me. It came from the brokenness of others, from choices they made, from wounds passed down. But even there, I did not leave you. I wept with you. I held you when you didn't even feel me. And I promise you now, none of that pain will be wasted. I will turn it all into purpose. I will use the very thing that tried to destroy you to build something beautiful through you. Comment 999. If you're ready for God to use your pain for purpose, you've spent years holding on to what you thought you needed, but I'm gently loosening your grip, not to take things away from you, but to free your hands for what's next. Some doors are closing not because I'm withholding, but because I'm protecting. Some connections are fading because I'm aligning you with people who speak to your purpose, not your wounds. You're not losing, you're being refined. This is your time to return to me, not just in words, but in your whole heart. You've trusted me in small ways now. I'm asking you to trust me completely. Bring me the parts of your life that you still try to control, the parts you're afraid to surrender. I already know what's there, and I'm not afraid of it. I want to take what's broken and make it whole. I want to take what's empty and fill it with life again. Your story is not over. No matter how long it's felt stuck, no matter how many chapters felt unfinished or unfair, I am still writing. And I am the author who never forgets a single detail. What felt like a delay was me gathering everything you would need. The strength, the wisdom, the people, the courage. I never bring a blessing to a place not yet ready. And you, my child, are being prepared. It's closer than you think. You've been trying to keep it all together, thinking you had to be strong for everyone else. But let me be your strength now. You don't have to wear the mask anymore. You don't have to hide the exhaustion behind smiles. Come to me as you are. Bring the burnout. Bring the numbness. Bring the silence. I meet you in the raw and the real, not just in the good days. Some of the people you loved didn't love you back the way you deserved. Some of the ones you trusted left scars. But don't let their failure become your identity. You are not unlovable. You are not too much. You are not the rejection you experienced. You are mine. I call you beloved. I call you chosen. You are worthy of a love that stays. And that love begins with me. You're going to feel joy again. Not the kind that fades, not the kind that comes from circumstances, the kind that bubbles up from deep within because you know you're held, you're seen, you're secure. You will laugh again, fully and freely. You will wake up with peace instead of pressure. You will walk into rooms not shrinking but shining. I am restoring you piece by piece. The dreams you gave up on, I haven't. I was the one who placed them in your spirit. They were never too big, you just needed the right season. And it's coming. I will breathe life into the places you buried. I will wake up the parts of you that have been sleeping. You're not too old, it's not too late. If you still have breath, you still have purpose. I'm not finished. You're going to look back one day and realize that everything you survived didn't break you, it built you. It made you more compassionate, more patient, more like me. And the very pain that almost took you out will be the testimony that lifts someone else up. That's how I work. I redeem, I restore, I resurrect. Heaven moves when you keep your heart open. What you are pushing through is not just a hard season, it is the soil where your miracle is being planted. And that miracle is already starting to take root. Comment 1010 if you believe the breakthrough is already on its way. I know how hard it's been. The disappointments you never spoke about. The times you said, "I'm fine," when you were really breaking inside. You felt like no one truly understands the weight you carry. But I do. I always have. I've seen the strength it took just to make it through another day. That wasn't invisible to me. I've been storing up every silent tear, every whispered prayer, every time you praised me through pain. Not one moment has been wasted. Can just saying 9 words daily actually make money flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says yes, and the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free and financially free for life. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are not being punished. You are being prepared. I know that's hard to hear when your heart feels empty. But I need you to trust that I am shaping you for something more. You've cried for increase, for new doors, for divine opportunities. And I'm answering. But before I build through you, I build in you. I care about your heart more than your achievements. I want your soul whole before I place you on the path you've been praying for. Some of what I'm doing right now doesn't feel like a blessing. It feels like being stripped, like losing, like silence. But that's only because I'm making room. You've been carrying weights I never asked you to bear, expectations that were never yours to meet. You've tried to be everything for everyone, and in the process, you've forgotten how to just rest in me. Let go now. I'm not asking for more effort. I'm asking for surrender. Let me do what only I can do. You've looked at others and wondered if I favored them more. You've questioned why their journey looks easier. But you don't see their battles. You don't know their process. And I need you to understand this clearly. My love is not measured by ease. It's proven through my presence. And I have never left you. Even in the hardest parts of your journey, I've been walking beside you, whispering, "Keep going. I'm with you." I haven't changed. My mind about you. Comment 1515 if you believe I have never stopped walking with you. There is something sacred about your endurance. You didn't quit when you could have. You didn't let the bitterness in. You chose to keep your heart open even when it hurt. That speaks louder in heaven than you know. Your obedience, even in the unknown, has power. Your faith, even when small, moves mountains. I'm building something lasting in you, not something quick. The promise was never about speed, it was about strength, about becoming someone who can carry what I'm preparing. You will not be empty forever. I will fill the places that have been dry for too long. Joy will rise again. Peace will flood you like a river. Love will meet you in ways you've never known. I am restoring everything the enemy tried to steal from you, your trust, your joy, your sense of worth. I will bring back what you thought was lost forever, and it will return stronger, fuller, more beautiful than before. Don't let shame tell you that your past disqualifies you. I already knew your whole story before you lived it. And still, I called you. Still, I said, "That one's mine." You don't have to keep carrying guilt around like a badge. You don't have to keep punishing yourself in silence. I have already forgiven you. I have already covered it. Now it's time to walk in the freedom I paid for. Some doors closed because I love you too much to let you settle. Some plans fell apart because I have something better. I'm not trying to hurt you, I'm protecting what you haven't seen yet. My timing may feel confusing, but it's perfect. I've never been late. What I have for you will not require you to beg, to shrink, to compromise your value. It will come peacefully, clearly, with my fingerprints all over it. You've been in survival mode for a long time, but now I'm moving you into restoration. That means healing. That means clarity. That means new connections that don't drain you, but pour into you. I'm raising your standard not to punish you, but to bless you. You're not meant to live in constant tension. I want to give you rest. I want to fill your cup until it overflows. I want your joy to be deep, not dependent on anything temporary. This season will not look like the last. I am shifting the very ground beneath your feet. I'm aligning people, positioning resources, softening hearts, opening doors you didn't even know existed. You thought the delay was denial, but it was set up. I'm writing a plot twist so unexpected, even your enemies will have to admit God's hand is on their life, and you will know this was worth the wait. You won't have to force anything. What's from me will fit. It will feel like peace, not pressure. It will draw you closer to me, not pull you into confusion. That's how you'll know. I am not a God of chaos. I bring light, order, purpose. I am not trying to confuse you. I am trying to guide you. Listen for my voice in the stillness. You will hear me again, more clearly than ever before. And when you do, You'll know what to do next. You'll know where to step. You'll know what to release and what to embrace. I've been preparing you for this moment. The turning point, the shift, the new beginning. It's not ahead of you, it's already unfolding. Every word I've spoken over your life is alive and active. It will not return empty. It will accomplish everything I sent it for. You thought you were weak, but weakness isn't the absence of power, it's the doorway to mine. When you run out, that's where I begin. When you collapse, that's where I carry. When you cry, I listen. And when you trust, even with trembling hands, I move. Comment 1717 if you believe I'm not done with your story. There's more ahead for you. You don't have to settle for survival. I didn't make you just to exist, pay bills, and push through. I made you for joy. I made you to carry light into dark places. I made you to walk in freedom, to experience love that doesn't leave, to laugh without looking over your shoulder. And I know it's been hard to believe that lately. I know the pressure has felt endless, but the storm is not the end. It's the beginning of something brand new. Why are 55 countries using the same mysterious money script? Because a leaked research file just exposed a 9-word pattern that activates wealth-attracting pathways in the brain. Repeat it daily and watch money flow like water into your life. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. The people who tried to define you by your worst season don't know who I am in your life. They saw your mistakes, but I saw your repentance. They saw your breaking, but I saw your rebuilding. They looked at your past, but I've always looked at your potential. You've been carrying their words in your spirit for too long. Let them go. My word is the only one that matters. And I say you are forgiven. I say you are chosen. I say you are mine. Some of you are afraid to hope again because every time you did in the past, something fell apart. But I'm asking you, will you trust me with your heart again? I won't let it shatter. What I give, I sustain. What I plant, I water. What I bless, I protect. I am not like the ones who hurt you. I am not unstable. I am not inconsistent. I am not harsh. I am kind. I am steady. I am full of mercy. I will never leave you wondering if you're enough. You've been waiting for someone to truly see you. Not just the surface, but the heart. I want you to know I see you, the real you. The you that's tired but still hoping. The you that longs for love that feels safe. The you that's tired of always being the strong one. You don't have to hold it together for me. I'm holding you. You don't have to earn my attention. You already have it. Every breath you take is watched by heaven. Comment Amen if you feel this deep in your heart. The pain that felt like it was going to crush you is going to turn into strength that surprises you. I'm already working on the other side of what you can't see. I've sent people into motion. I've stirred hearts on your behalf. I've opened doors while you were sleeping. Just because you can't see it yet doesn't mean it's not real. Your breakthrough isn't in your imagination, it's in my hands. And I never drop what I hold. There are gifts in you that haven't even been unlocked yet. You've been living beneath what I placed inside you. But the season of hiding is ending. I'm calling you forward, into boldness, into purpose, into the kind of life where peace isn't a rare visitor, but a daily presence. The kind of life where you don't chase after people who can't love you well, but stand firm in the truth that you are already deeply loved by me. You don't need their approval to be valuable. You don't need to perform to be worthy. You don't need to prove yourself to be accepted. I chose you long before you tried to prove anything. I anointed you before they doubted you. I approved of you before you had a title or platform. My love came first, My grace runs deeper than your deepest failure. My calling doesn't expire. My promises don't have fine print. You are not too broken. You are not too late. You are not too far gone. I can restore in one moment what the enemy took in years. I can rebuild the ruins. I can breathe life into dry bones. I can bring back what was lost, stronger than it ever was before. That's who I am. That's what I do. Redemption is my language. Healing is my nature. Love is my heartbeat. And you, child, are the one I came for. There is power in your surrender, not because surrender is weakness, but because it gives me room to move. Let go of trying to figure it all out. Let go of the what-ifs and the maybes. Just come to me. We'll walk this together. You don't have to have all the answers. You just need to stay near me. I'll guide. I'll provide. I'll make the way when there seems to be none. You were not made to carry anxiety every day. You were made to walk in peace. You were not made to constantly doubt your worth. You were made to move in confidence. You were not created to live in fear of rejection. You were created to love freely, knowing you are forever accepted in me. Stop settling for what drains you. Stop shrinking to fit into spaces I never called you to. You are too valuable for that. I have more for you, not just in the next life, but in this one too. You don't have to wait to feel loved. You don't have to wait to be seen. You don't have to wait to live. Start now. Start by letting me in. Start by opening your heart and letting me speak truth into the places that have only heard lies. Let me remind you of who you are. You are a miracle in progress. You are a walking testimony. You are the proof that I still do impossible things. The world will look at you and wonder how you made it through. And you'll say, God never let me go. That will be your story. That will be your song. Not one of defeat, but of glory. My glory shining through your life. The world may have overlooked you. People may have walked past you like you didn't matter. But I have never missed a single moment of your life. Every breath, every tear, every silent cry, I saw it all, and I was closer than you knew. Comment 222 if you believe I've never stopped watching over you. You've been taught to hide your scars, to clean yourself up before stepping into anything good. But I don't need the version of you that performs. I want the real you. The you with the questions. The you who wonders if you're too much or not enough. The you who's tried to hold it all together, even as things slipped out of your hands. You are safe with me. I never asked you to impress me. I just asked you to trust me. And even when your trust is small, I can work with it. What secret did the FBI hide about your brain and money? They discovered a phrase just 9 words long that flips a switch in your mind to attract wealth without effort. It's already changed the lives of thousands of people in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. What you're facing right now feels personal, because it is. The attack against your mind, your peace, your sense of worth, it's not random. It's because of who you are. It's because of what you carry. The enemy wouldn't fight you this hard if you weren't dangerous to darkness. He's been trying to silence you, discourage you, make you forget what I've said. But I am here now, reminding you again, you are mine, you are chosen, and what I've placed in you cannot be stolen. You've gone through seasons where you lost things that mattered deeply. Friendships faded, trust was broken, dreams felt like they crumbled in your hands. But I never let go of you. I never walked away. You thought you were buried, but you were being planted. You thought the silence meant I was gone, but I was speaking in ways your heart didn't yet recognize. Now I'm bringing clarity. Now I'm revealing why I let certain things fall away. It was never rejection, it was redirection. Comment 333 to declare that you trust my redirection. I know some days you feel like you failed me, like maybe I'm disappointed in you. But listen closely, I am not disappointed. I am devoted. My love is not based on your performance. My mercy isn't limited by your mistakes. I don't give up when you fall short. I lift you. I restore you. I renew you. I will never stop pursuing your heart. I am committed to finishing the good work I started in you, not because you've been flawless, but because I am faithful. You felt like giving up, like maybe your prayers just bounce off the ceiling, but I hear you. Even when you don't have the words, your sighs speak volumes to me. Your tears are prayers too, and I'm responding. You may not see the shift yet, but the ground beneath your life is changing. What looked like stillness was really preparation. I was aligning every detail, every connection, every step you'll need for the doors I'm about to open. This next season will not look like the last. I am doing something fresh, something unexpected. You won't have to chase what's meant for you. You won't have to beg people to stay or prove your worth. The blessings I bring come with peace. The people I send will honor what I've placed in you. They won't compete with your light, they'll protect it, and they'll point you back to me. You've spent years surviving. Now I'm teaching you how to live, how to breathe deeply, how to rest without guilt, how to speak truth over yourself, even when lies are loud. You've believed the enemy's voice for too long, that you're too broken, that you've missed your chance, that it's too late. Those are lies, and I'm replacing every single one with truth, my truth. You are not behind. You are not overlooked. You are exactly where I knew you would be, and I am with you. You are not the sum of your struggles. You are not your trauma. You are not the pain others caused. You are not defined by what left or what didn't work out. You are defined by what I've said about you. And I say you are fearfully and wonderfully made. I say you are seen. I say you are valuable. I say you have purpose that cannot be erased. Let me be the one you run to again. Not the distractions, not the temporary fixes, not the things that leave you emptier. Run to me. I will not push you away. I will receive you. I will sit with you in your sadness and lift you into joy. I will comfort you in your confusion and give you clarity. I will walk with you every step and lead you into everything I created you for. There's going to be a moment sooner than you think where you look back on this time and see how I was shaping you in ways you couldn't see then. The pressure, the loneliness, the waiting, it wasn't wasted. It was holy. It was me making sure that when the blessing came, you would recognize it. That when the right door opened, you'd be strong enough to walk through it with confidence. I'm raising you up to be a light for others. Your story will be someone else's reminder that God still saves, still heals, still restores. Don't hide your journey. Don't minimize your testimony. I'm not looking for perfection, I'm revealing my power through your process. Through every valley you walked through, I was with you. And now, you will help others walk through theirs. You are about to see me move in ways you didn't expect. There are miracles on the horizon, healings in your body, peace in your mind, restoration in your relationships, breakthrough in your finances, joy in your mornings, rest in your nights. All of this because I am good, not because you earned it, but because I am your Father, and I love to give good gifts to my children. Don't let fear lie to you anymore. Don't let the past whisper that you're disqualified. Don't let shame have the final word. I already spoke, and I said you are redeemed, you are chosen, you are blessed, you are rising, not by your might, but by my spirit. So breathe, lift your head. You are closer than you think. I see every bit of it, and I'm not just watching, I'm responding. I've been working behind the scenes in ways you never imagined, arranging things that are going to restore what you lost and return what was stolen from you. Comment 1111 if you believe restoration is already moving in your life. There were moments you thought I was silent. You wondered if I had stopped speaking to you. You tried to feel me, but the noise in your life made it hard to hear. I understand. That doesn't offend me. I know how heavy the world has been for you, the way you carry things without ever asking for help, the way you smile even when your soul is tired. I know how hard you try to hold on to hope when everything around you says, let go. But don't let go. Not now. You are right at the edge of something I've been preparing for a long time. A neuroscientist says yes. A 9-word script, long buried in government files, can fire up a prehistoric brainwave that pulls money in faster. This breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Some of the pain you've walked through wasn't your fault. Some of it came from the brokenness of others. I wept with you through it. I never looked away, not even once. And though I didn't cause the pain, I have the power to redeem it. I will not let it define you. I will use it to shape you. There's a kind of strength being born in you that only comes through fire. But child, you are not burning. You are being refined. You've learned to stay quiet about your needs because too many times, when you opened up, you were met with silence. But I hear you. I always have. Even the things you didn't know how to say, I understood. Every time you whispered, God, help me, I moved. Even when you didn't see results right away, I started shifting things the moment you called my name. I don't delay because I don't care. I delay because I'm aligning things perfectly. You'll see. Soon. You've cried yourself to sleep more times than anyone knows. You felt the ache of carrying more than your soul was built to hold. I never wanted you to carry that alone. That's why I've been waiting for you to release it to me. Not in pieces. Not just the parts you're okay letting go of. All of it. The heartbreak, the confusion, the guilt, the fear. Give it all to me, and I'll give you peace in return. Comment, Amen, if you're ready to let me carry what's been crushing your spirit. What's ahead is not just relief, it's renewal. I'm not just removing what's been hurting you, I'm replacing it with something holy. You won't have to fight for attention. You won't have to beg to be chosen. You will walk into rooms where you are celebrated, not tolerated, where you don't have to shrink to fit in. I'm aligning you with people who will see you, who will honor you, who will love you in ways that reflect how I love you fully, purely, unconditionally. This is not just a shift in your life, it's a shift in your identity. I'm stripping away everything false that was placed on you, every lie that said you're not enough, every voice that told you you'll never get it right, every fear that said love will always leave. I'm silencing those voices with my truth. You are more than your trauma. You are more than your pain. You are more than your worst day. You are my child, and I'm calling you by your true name, beloved, healed, whole. You've seen people walk away, and you wondered if something was wrong with you. But hear me, their absence was my protection. I didn't let them stay because I saw what you couldn't. I removed what would have hindered your purpose. I allowed the shaking to make room for the solid. What's ahead is too sacred to be shared with people who cannot steward it well. Let them go. I will send those who are meant to stay. You don't have to fear what's next. I've already been there. I've gone ahead of you and made the path straight. I'm not just walking with you, I'm walking before you. No matter what giants lie ahead, my power is greater. The mountain that looks too big, I can move it. The sea that looks too wide, I can split it. The door that looks too heavy, I can open it. Nothing is impossible for me. You've been asking for signs, and this is one of them. The timing of this moment is not a coincidence. I wanted your heart still enough to hear me clearly. I've been knocking for a long time, not because I was far, but because I won't force myself in. I wanted you to open the door willingly. And you did. Look what happens when you open your heart to me. The heaviness lifts. The confusion clears. The light comes in. Don't go back to the old patterns. Don't return to what drained you just because it's familiar. I have more, not just barely enough more. I am not the God of scraps. I am the God of overflow. You've lived too long with the mindset of surviving. Now I'm bringing you into abundance. That means rest. That means joy. That means peace you don't have to fight for. That means blessings you didn't see coming. I am restoring your voice. You were meant to speak, to lead, to encourage, to heal. The pain that tried to silence you will become the message that frees others. You are not invisible. You are not replaceable. You are not forgotten. You are anointed. You are called. You are held. And you are rising. Because faith isn't measured by how loud you shout, it's measured by how tightly you hold on when everything is falling apart. You held on. Through storms, through loss, through heartbreak, you didn't let go. And I saw all of it. I have never taken your faith for granted. Comment amen if you're still holding on to me. You thought I had forgotten the promises I made over your life. You thought too much time had passed. But I never forget. I don't need reminders. I wrote your future before your first breath. And I am not done writing. What I started in you, I will finish. I don't abandon what I create. I don't walk away halfway. Every delay, every detour, every season of waiting, it all had a reason. I was making sure the promise wouldn't crush you when it came. I was making sure you'd be strong enough to carry it. I never wanted your faith to be based on comfort. I wanted it to be rooted in truth. That's why I allowed the fire. Not to destroy you, but to reveal what couldn't be shaken. You've been purified. You've been stripped of things you didn't need, and now you are ready. Ready to step into rooms that once intimidated you. Ready to speak what I've placed in you. Ready to become all that I created you to be. You're stepping into a season where what once resisted you will recognize you. The ground that once rejected your seed will begin to open. Doors that once shut in your face will swing wide without you having to knock. That's the kind of favor I'm placing on your life. Not because of who you know, not because of what you've done, but because you belong to me, because you trusted me when nothing made sense, because you stayed faithful in the quiet places. Comment 777 if you believe the season is shifting in your favor. Could your brain be the reason you're still broke? Scientists just confirmed a 9-word sentence hidden deep in your subconscious may be blocking money from your life, but now you can reverse it. Say these 9 words and wealth starts to follow you starting today. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I know what they said about you. I know how they misunderstood you. I know how they misjudged your silence, your softness, your story. But I don't use their words, I speak my own. And I've never once called you a mistake. I've never once said you're not enough. I've never once regretted placing my hand on your life. I've never once wished I'd picked someone else. You are the one I chose. You are the one I've been preparing. The pressure you've felt lately isn't punishment, it's birth. You're not being broken. you're being released. Everything in you that I've placed, every gift, every dream, every word, it's rising. And with it, the weight that held you down will fall off. The fear, the insecurity, the lies, they cannot stay where my truth lives. And my truth says you are free, you are whole, you are made new. You've cried out for healing, for peace, for clarity, and I'm answering. But not in the way you expected. I'm not just changing your situation, I'm changing you. I'm teaching you how to rest in me, even when the answers don't come right away. I'm showing you how to trust, not just when the path is clear, but when it's foggy. That's where the deep healing happens, in the moments you choose me, even when you don't understand. Some people walked away because they couldn't handle the weight of your calling. Don't chase them. Let them go. I'm sending people who are equipped to walk with you, people who pray with you, people who speak life over you, people who know how to love with my heart, not their own. I'm replacing pain with peace, betrayal with loyalty, loneliness with connection. You've been carrying guilt from things you can't change, mistakes you made, words you said, opportunities you missed. But I need you to hear me. There is no condemnation here, none. I've already covered it. I've already cleansed it. Stop reliving what I've already forgiven. You are not defined by your lowest moment. You are defined by my grace. And grace says you are still welcome. Grace says you still belong. I want you to dream again. I want you to hope again. I want you to live with expectation, not fear. I'm not done surprising you. I'm not done overwhelming you with goodness. The days ahead of you are not dark. They are drenched in light, my light. And everywhere you go, my favor will follow. Not because you fought for it, because I gave it freely. Because I delight in blessing you. The same God who brought you through before is still here. I haven't changed. My love hasn't run dry. My power hasn't weakened. And your story is not on pause. It's unfolding. The pieces that didn't make sense are coming together. The tears you cried in private are about to make sense in public. I'm turning sorrow into joy, ashes into beauty, waiting into fulfillment. The enemy wanted you to quit, to sit down and believe the lie that nothing would change. But look at you, you're still here, still listening, still reaching. That tells me everything. You haven't lost your faith. It may have been shaken, but it's still alive. And with faith the size of a mustard seed, I can move mountains. So let's move some. You're not walking into what's next alone. I am with you. I go before you. I surround you. I'll give you the words to speak. I'll open the doors. I'll shut the ones that aren't for you. You don't have to guess. Just stay close. I will lead.